What's up, everyone? Trevito here, bringing you my short little series that I'm calling The Last Man Standing. In these videos, I will choose a character that will win the Tournament of Power as the last man standing. This series is about the Tournament of Power in Dragon Ball Super. As we all know, the Tournament of Power is for the survival of a universe. At the end of the 48 minutes, whichever universe has the most fighters left wins, or if there is one fighter remaining, that fighter wins the tournament for their universe. They survive, and the winning fighter gets a wish. In this hypothetical video, I will be choosing a character and who I'd love to see them face in a final one-on-one scenario to win the tournament. I will possibly name more than one person I'd like to see them face, by the way. We must acknowledge that even though this tournament is every universe for themselves, it also can be every fighter for themselves at the very end. Vegeta mentions in episode 91 that he's motivated to be the last man standing and win over Goku. So let's assume hypothetically for pride and bragging rights, our fighters and other fighters will do the same because there's time left on the clock and that it will end up a one-on-one fight at the end. I will be doing videos for several of the characters, male and female, so look out for the rest of them and please subscribe if you love Dragon Ball. But let's begin with the last man standing, or should I say last woman standing, Caulifla. This is an interesting one. Okay, and I chose some people that I thought would be a little interesting. Okay, first person, Caulifla versus Cabba. All right. By the way, if you've seen one of the other videos before, this is the first one. I just want to make a quick little note that if I do a universe versus universe fight, it's literally because, you know, their universe has won already, obviously. But, you know, if it's like Caulifla versus Cabba, okay, or like let's say they're the last two people and there's 2 minutes left on the clock, they have 2 minutes to decide who's like the actual #1 sole winner, who gets the wish. And just for pride and bragging rights, man, I mean, they're two Saiyans, but any other two characters, like, why not do the challenge? Your universe is saved now. Why not challenge each other to see who's the better fighter of your universe? I'm sure the Omni Kings would love it. Okay, but anyways, Caulifla versus Cabba. The reason why I'd like to see her and Cabba go at it and have Caulifla win is because then that would potentially give her the most powerful Saiyan in the universe title. Okay, it would just be interesting too because, you know, it would be like the student becomes the master. As we know, Cabba's gonna teach her how to become Super Saiyan and she surpasses him. All right, it was also said too that she has the most latent potential out of everybody, so I think that'd be pretty cool to see like how much latent potential she actually has, and if her multiplier is just way higher than Cabba's, you know. Also too, you know, Caulifla versus Cabba. I just think it'd be cool to see, you know, a female Saiyan, you know, be the most powerful. It's something very different. The female Saiyan thing is really cool. I'm accepting it. I know everybody else is accepting it too. I think a lot of people like it. I mean, I like it. I dig it. It's pretty awesome. And then, you know, this chick so far, like, she's put off cool vibes. A lot of people like, you know, her little cockiness, her pride. Man, I just think it'd be a cool fit just to see, you know, like the prideful Saiyan girl beat up the guy, and you know, the quiet, humble guy. I just think it'd be like kind of funny in a way. So that's why I like to see them go at it. Now, Caulifla versus Kale. Not a cat fight for sure. Could call it a monkey fight if you're a Frieza fan, but man, yo, Caulifla versus Kale, two female Saiyans going at it. Yo, I mean, we drool over two Saiyan guys going at it, okay? man, dude, Caulifla versus Kale would be freaking epic. And you know, who knows? What if, like, it's a twist? What if you know, Kale is supposed to be, as we saw before, she was hyped up first to be a legendary Saiyan lookalike. You know, she's supposed to be like a Broly kind of figure. But man, what if like Caulifla's the real big bad Saiyan that we need to worry about? What if she like ends up being the real super powerful diva Saiyan? Not even diva, man. I mean, the chick's tough. But man, like, just, you know, super tough female. And, you know, they even mentioned that Whis, or was it Whis? It was the Great Priest, actually. I'm sorry, the Great Priest in episode 91. The Great Priest said, watch out for the females that enter this tournament. I don't know how many people caught on to that, but I certainly did. And yo, that could be setting up, a female versus female finale. We're expecting all the guys, to get all this love and to get all this fighting time and to get all this tough man-on-man macho fighting thing going on and pride. But, yo, these girls can be prideful, too. We're talking about female Saiyans right here in this fight in particular. So I think that fight would be really cool. And then her winning, being the strongest female Saiyan, would just be cool for her and add on some extra coolness to her character. Now, the next one, just like how I will say in the Cabba versus Gohan, Caulifla versus Gohan. Yo, I love Gohan. Like I said, that's my disclaimer. I made a video for Gohan too, who I'd like to see him face. But literally the only reason why that I want to see Caulifla versus Gohan is because of the latent potential thing. We know Gohan has latent potential. This chick has latent potential too. Vegeta in the beginning of the series, right before the first tournament, said Gohan has the most latent potential out of all of us. Renzo just said recently, Caulifla has the most latent potential out of all of us. We know from quote-unquote like spoilers and the intro for the episodes right now that Kale certainly has a lot of latent potential, but it hasn't been actually stated yet, and at the time I'm making this video anyway. So just a fight between the stated people that have the most latent potential, I just think that'd be really cool. A girl beating Gohan up too, it would kind of add to the oh my god, Gohan's gotten wimpier thing, even though he's definitely redeemed himself now and like is super tough, and we love Gohan. Check out my Gohan video for sure, guys, about Gohan as the last man standing. Anyways, okay, so Caulifla versus Gohan for that reason. Now, Caulifla versus Frieza. Basically because out of all the new Saiyans, Cabba, Caulifla, Kale, as of right now, from what we know at the time of making this video, the one that most resembles the Saiyans that we've grown up to love, depending on like when you saw it, but definitely the Saiyans that you saw before Super. Okay, the prideful, cocky, arrogant warriors, okay, like the bad boy kind of people. This girl resembles Vegeta and, like, has more traits to, what we're used to. And I just think it'd be so cool to, like, not, it wouldn't be Vegeta beating Frieza, but, it'd be, like, somebody that's just like Vegeta and is so prideful like Vegeta. But then, it'd be, like, the female version with more latent potential, and I could just see Frieza being cocky to Caulifla and Caulifla not taking it, because Caulifla is a tough person, man. Caulifla, she ain't taking nothing from nobody. She's bad to the bone too, so I could just see her like just manhandling Frieza. I think that'd be epic. I think that'd be really cool. It'd build with her character a lot, and that'd just be awesome. Now, the last one, Caulifla versus a Universe 2 beauty. All right, we know Universe 2 is like the beautiful universe. We just recently saw in episode 91, this chick, she looks cool. She turns into like a plump chick after whatever, but we know they're god or goddess of destruction, whatever you want to call her. I mean, she's all into beauty. She's all into that stuff and beautiful people. So I'm assuming that, their universe is going to be all fancy. And from the glimpse that we saw of it, too, anyways, it's going to be fancy, fashionable, trendy, aesthetic, just beautiful. Anything that you can associate with beauty, okay? So, and like I said before, okay, the Great Priest said, which this could be like some sort of foreshadowing language here. The Great Priest did say, watch out for the females in this tournament. So, hey, how crazy would it be? You got this Universe 2 beauty against this, like, tomboyish, oh, she runs a gang of punk dudes, female, and, I don't know, like, it'd just be funny to see, like, oh, you'd be beautiful if you lost your attitude, or I don't know, just, the Universe 2 beauty saying that, and then, we just see the tough girl win, the tomboyish girl win, the prideful girl win. I just think that'd be really cool to see her beat up on somebody like that. But hey, if you liked anything I had to say in this video, please give me a like. Please subscribe. Like I said before, there's other videos that I have about the last man standing, who I want to see win in the Tournament of Power. Check those out. Support the channel. Thank you guys so much. Until the next time, keep looking out for who might be the last man standing.